right, so the last 24 hours is a good example of why, as Mainers, we tend to just keep a lot of stuff in the car.
Yes, keep the layers.
Right, because we knew we were going to need the gloves and the scarf and the boots again, and here we are today, Ryan.
You can always lose them when you don't need them.
Right.
Problem is, when you need them, you need to be able to find
We
them.
need to know where they are.
Today is one of those days for sure. And Brian and Amanda, even though we have some snow coming this weekend, it's not going to be as bitterly cold either tomorrow or Sunday. Today is the coldest of the next couple of days before more cold comes in next week. We have sunshine right now in Topsom. It is ineffective though at 21 degrees. Sunshine for many of us for that matter. The one exception being northern Maine, where it's cloudy with these snow showers, and given it's so cold, these snow showers are not really just producing snow that's falling, but once it hits the ground, it's blowing and drifting up there. So kind of a nasty day in Aroostook County, while the rest of us are just cold, blustery, but bright right now. Wind chill is still a factor this afternoon. That remains the case through the day today, but the wind will ease up a little bit tonight. This storm system out here over the lakes will be arriving tomorrow. It's not terribly impressive, but it's speeding up a little bit. So that means that most of the day tomorrow there actually will be flakes around. This afternoon, though, we clear out any snow showers up north. If you have plans tonight, it's cold, but there are no weather concerns. Clouds will be increasing toward and after midnight tonight, and by 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, we have some patchy light snow developing in southern western Maine over into New Hampshire. And it will be cold tomorrow morning, so whatever we do get, even though it won't be falling that hard, can accumulate and coat the roads even tomorrow morning. You can see how it's kind of patchy in nature though during the morning. It's not a persistent band of snow. That starts to change a little bit in the afternoon. This flares up a little bit, but it's still mainly light snow. Occasionally some bursts of moderate snow tomorrow afternoon. And along the coastline, temperatures may be close to, if not just above freezing from the mid-coast to Penobscot Bay and down East Maine. So not quite as much snow as expected along the immediate coast there. And this wraps up tomorrow evening. Originally it looked like toward and after midnight, but now it looks like it's done by midnight statewide. So it's sped up slightly compared to yesterday. I still think 1 to 3 inches of snow will do it for most of us. Could be a little bit less on parts of the mid-coast, Penobscot Bay, down east, where it's a little bit warmer. And then on the flip side, could be a few higher amounts in central New Hampshire and the Mount Washington Valley, maybe 4 up to 5 inches in the coldest of spots. And tomorrow night, we clear it out. Sunday morning, we're going to have some clouds around, but I think the daylight hours of Sunday are fine, other than a stray flurry. Temperatures in the 20s north and 30s south. The forecast for Sunday night hinges on where this storm will track, and we expect it will be far offshore at this point. However, with it being far offshore, we're still near the edge of the snow. So you can imagine that if it wiggles one way or another, it either brings us into some accumulating snow or takes us out of it. At this point, I think Sunday night there is a chance for some snow near the coast and especially in down East Maine, but it just doesn't look like a lot. Worst case scenario would probably be a few inches, and it's out of here during the morning on Monday. Also near the edge of the snow will be Foxborough, and there may be some light snow by the end of the Patriots game if they end up getting close enough to get the snow. So that's something to be aware of. Obviously playing the Texans, it could benefit the Patriots, but it's not a guarantee they get snow there before the end of the game. After that storm goes by, it looks bitter for Tuesday and Wednesday. Temps struggling to get out of the teens on Wednesday, and morning low temperatures will be around 0. And there could be a clipper system Wednesday into Thursday with another round of some snow. So after what was a break in the cold weather pattern, it looks like, at least for the next week and a half, we're settling right back into it, guys.
Here we are back in January.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, thank you.